Fresh from the bye, the Raiders were looking for a third straight win, boosted by the return of Terry Campese. While the veteran kept the bench warm, Josh Dugan was effectively handling the kicking duties.
Here comes Ferguson, scores! He leapt high, he still had work to do, and Blake Ferguson gets try number 9.
The Raiders were handed another chance when the restart drifted over the dead ball line, an uncharacteristic error from the usually solid Jonathan Thurston. And the home side made the most of it. Dugan again the creator, this time with a delayed pass.
Dugan, ball to Croker, straight through some ordinary Cowboys defence, and Josh Dugan is having a day.
Canberra looked a rejuvenated outfit, but they were boosted by some lacklustre defence from the visitors.
Williams takes them on, offloading to Picker, and the Raiders are in again.
And it was shaping up to be a long afternoon in the capital for the Cowboys as Josh McCrone shred the line to ribbons.
He'll race away and score without a hand being laid upon him. Josh McCrone, he had 2 forwards marking him, and he thought, hello, I'm going, and away he went.
Just when you thought it could be a perfect day for the Raiders, Dugan hit the deck.
Oh, he's really compressed the knee and the ankle as well.
And when the tough fullback limped off the park, it heralded the much-anticipated return of Campese.
As one exits stage left, the other one comes on stage right.
That marked a significant change in momentum, not surprisingly sparked by the Cowboys halfback.
Thompson, can he hold on to him? No. Jonathan Thurston says, follow me. The Cowboys are edging their way back.
And the pendulum continued to swing the visitors' way when Glenn Hall charged over.
Now Hall, straight at Campese, who's hurt himself. Campese done his shoulder. Glenn Hall has scored the try, and Terry Campese's in trouble now.
Campese's return to the NRL sadly short-lived. The reshuffled Raiders were shell-shocked, and it got worse when Thurston's short ball found a steaming Tariq Sims.
He's got Ferguson to beat. He beats him with ease. Tariq Sims has scored a wonderful try. We've seen his defence in recent weeks, but what about the footwork? He made Blake Ferguson look very ordinary, and ordinary he's not.
And after scoring 22 unanswered points, the Raiders' lead had been whittled down to just 4 at the break. With Origin hopes in the balance, Dugan could only watch from the dressing room as the Cowboys levelled the scores.
The Raiders, they come left, and Tariq Sims has got himself a double.
The game settled into a gritty slog, the Raiders unable to capitalise on superior possession, while North Queensland were unable to hang on to the ball.
That was an awful pass to Morgan. It hit him in the knee.
After more than 20 minutes without a point being scored, Ashley Graham was penalised for impeding a chasing Croker. And the Raiders centre promptly gave his side a 2-point advantage.
Canberra back in front.
The desperation of both sides was summed up by the efforts of Ferguson and Bowen.
Now it's a chase. Ferguson and Bowen. Ferguson, Bowen. And Matty Bowen wins it. Great defensive work from the fullback.
But as the defenders tired, Tariq Sims exploded into action.
What a run from the back rower. Payne is with him. Tariq Sims has scored 2, and he set up the match winner, you would think, for the North Queensland Cowboys. What a player of the future he is, if not a player of the present. Aaron Payne gets the try.
The Raiders had one final roll of the dice, but the numbers came up for the Cowboys.
Thurston picks it up, and now it's a foot race. Who's there? Five-fight law. They won't catch him. The Cowboys were down by 22 points to 0, and they will win the game.
It was all over, but before the fat lady could open her mouth, Five-Fight Law was in again.
Here's the kick for Five-Fight Law, who scored the try.
It was an incredible turnaround, the Cowboys recovering from a woeful start to claim a 16-point victory. Melinda Farrell, Big Pond Sport.